I'm here to speak on behalf of all the big boys, and especially this time of year. It gets mid-May to the end of August, and we're always the first one to sweat. We're always the first ones to have our deodorant just quit working, so we're miserable. And I've seen those big shop coolers and those $2,500 on up for a big one that's good. But today, I think I can help out my fellow brethren, my fellow big boys, and we're going to try to make a little small, cheap shop cooler. You know, just for a small space. You ain't going to cool off the whole shop, but just where you're working, you make them be a little cooler. Stay tuned. It's actually not that bad outside today, so I said, well, we could do this project out here. Here's your run-of-the-mill, just old box fan you get from Walmart, pair of scissors, this filter element. Now I hope this is going to be the lifesaver. So this is a $7, I guess you would call that universal fit air filter from Lowe's. $7. Already had the duct tape, already had the scissors, already had the box fan. But that $7 filter, I didn't have. Let's see how lucky we get. Man, that is the perfect height. All we got to do is trim the side and tape it on. I also forgot to mention that we've got to somehow spray water onto this now. Just for an area where you're sitting, you could actually use a spray bottle. But in the future, I'd like to build something that actually drip the water onto it. You can see how much light comes through that, so all the air we need can come through that box fan onto this element. I know you're probably also thinking, well, how are you going to prove it's actually cooler? You can tell us it's cooler. Well, I got one of these too. It tells us exactly how hot or cold the air temperature is. "72, 71.9. We'll call it 72 in the shade. And about 90 where the sun's hitting it. It's really high tech. So I'm gonna do some high tech measuring here. Just lay it on there and find the edge. And I'm left-handed, but this is a right-handed world. So these scissors always work better in your right hand. I think we'll fast forward this too, but ta-da! Well, that wasn't too hard. You know, I'm thinking this is actually a good filter for a room. Just a good air filter for your room to keep dust and stuff down. So, two birds with one stone. We just got to figure out a way to get the water on it. And for the test, we may just spray water on the filter element and see how much cooler the air coming out gets. Stay tuned. Now, you would think for a high-dollar video like this, somebody would have cleaned the fan first, but we didn't. Anyway, let's do a baseline test. Okay, the air coming through that fan, we could safely say is about 85 degrees, 84.9. Let's get a little closer. .5 to 85 degrees. So let's try some water. No tricks, just regular water. We don't have any Bobby Boucher glacier water. Just gonna spray the back of the filter element. Don't really know how much to do, but get all the middle there. That's probably good. Let's get the thermometer and see what's going on. Whoa, got 79, 78 in the gap right there. We'll spray a little more water on it. Maybe that's what it needs. trying to get down to 75 or something cool like that. '77, 78, 76. Come on down, buddy. Come on down. Cool off one. There we go. Now we got something going here. Come on. All right. Okay, so it definitely responded to me putting some more water on it. Oh, now it's coming back up. Huh. I don't know how fast it's evaporating that water off of there, but it felt cooler when I first walked back here. So just the regular air in here is about 87 degrees. Okay, we're reading the temperature off the table of 72 degrees. Right in front of the fan. Point at the fan. Can't be right. Huh. 71.4. Coolest we can get, 71.4. Got down to 70. Oh! Oh! I'm just shooting it at the table. There's actually a little bit of water still left on the table, so I'm wondering. So what did I actually learn? Well, it's still too hot in Georgia. I didn't save the big boys, but I did find out that evaporating water over a fan does cool the air, but it takes a lot of water and it takes a lot of wind. So the little box fan wasn't quite pushing out hard enough. I put the other fan behind it, and it's definitely cooling the water off on the table. The lowest we got, did we see 69? We'll say 70. I knew I saw 70. But anyway, that's how those swamp coolers work. Now, a revised edition of that, you know, I feel like if it had more air inside the box, it could evaporate it a little better. Stronger fan, more airspace inside, which is what they do. They got a big square and it's evaporating the air. But we did cool it off for a minute, but you would think all that water spraying on it, so well, this will take a minute. No, it was dry. Like 30, 40 seconds after I sprayed it on there, it was dry again. Okay, I just found this roll of aluminum trim, and yeah, I'm dying to make a little tunnel for the air to go through. See if it'll evaporate the water, give it a little more space to do what it needs to do. Yeah, this is about to get silly. Oh my God, it's beautiful. This may be the most redneck thing I've did all year. It is beautiful. Let's add some water. Try the single fan, then we'll add the big boy. Okay, the actual suction from the little fan is keeping the filter pulled up against this tube I've made. So let's see what we got. Grab the thermometer. $80. Still 80. Let's see when we get that cool. Come on. Well, we'll add some more water, and then we'll turn on Big Boy and see what it can do. This stuff evaporates really quick. You know, I thought maybe 30 minutes or something to dry out. Okay. All right. Let's see if I can just, feels a little cooler. Still 80, 81. 79, hey. That's what I'm talking about. Maybe I need somebody back there just spraying the whole time. 79.3. This is as low as we got. 79 point. And we're back on 80. I bet you that element's almost dry. Now really, I wanted to make this tube a little bigger, but since I don't know how to measure anything, slide that right up against it. See what happens. It feels nice. It feels nice. Actually warmer than it was a while ago. How is this possible? How is this possible? There's no way it's 83. That's what it says though. So it actually does a better job of cooling almost on its own. Without the help of the other fan. About the coolest I've got out of it. 76. I just can't keep enough water on that air filter. It's drying out. You can tell when it dries out because it's climbing. Going for broke. This is what we need spraying back here the whole time. I need an assistant so they can spray this while I'm checking the temperatures. This stuff dries off really quick, y'all. I know I've already said that like 50 times, but going for absolute broke. If this is the best. $75. 74. I think that's about it. So what did I learn? Well, it's always going to be hot in Georgia, and the big boys is going to suffer. But that thing cools the air anywhere from 10 degrees to only 5 degrees, and it's really hard to feed that beast. Was that was a whole bottle of water. I just got mad and I just dumped the water down the filter element. And for a second I thought, well, let me turn the fan speed up. But there's still not enough cooling element around it, and it's actually pulling from a smaller source than it was to start with on just the back of the box fan. So it works, but it's got to be better than what we got. I hope you enjoyed that. I don't know. I'm not supposed to be Bill Nye the Science Guy. He's kind of a prick anyway from what I heard. But so that does work. Science is cool. Thanks Harbor Freight for the air temperature reading device. No, they didn't sponsor me. But we may try to revise this. I've got a huge box fan down there. That's why I actually bought the filter elements. I was going to surround that thing with those, and I've got a pump system I was going to put into it, but kind of wanted to try it out on the small scale first to see if it actually did anything. It does, but there's not enough water evaporating going on to say, hey man, that almost feels like AC. Because it didn't. It was cool, but it wasn't cold. All right, that's all from me today. Y'all have a good one, Puddin'.